morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is July 30th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. We're live on Facebook every weekday morning right about this time. Before we jump into your morning news and weather headlines, just like to remind you, you can find this on your feed throughout the day if you don't join us live. And we also make it into a podcast. You can find it at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, today, another hot and humid one, but we do have a chance of rain.
At least there's a chance.
Yes.
We all need a drink of water. Unfortunately, not everybody is going to get rain today, but already some good thunderstorms setting up this morning in northwestern Minnesota, and then back out toward about the Bismarck to Harvey area, getting some downpours. So we're already cooking things up, which is good news. That means the atmosphere is doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's there, it's happening. We'll watch for more development through the middle of the day into the afternoon and the evening. Pretty much an all-day chance to see rain at some point, but again, it's going to be scattered, so there will be plenty of spots that get skunked, end up a little bit on the disappointed side by the time we're all said and done. Later this afternoon, especially kind of getting into the heat of the day, temps in the 80s to near 90, some of these cells could get a little bit feisty. We'll watch for things like 1-inch hail or 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Not a big, screaming severe weather day, but enough that we should maybe watch out for some of those things. Wouldn't be surprised for a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Today should all fade away between about 10 o'clock and midnight tonight, and then the good news of this, the wind flips around to the north, and so tomorrow we'll see some changes. We'll start off cloudy, we'll start off muggy, we'll get rid of humidity, we'll get rid of clouds, and we'll thin out smoke. It hasn't been a super smoky week, but there's just been this haze kind of hanging around. It just hasn't been as bright and as sunny in those warm days as it could have been, and so we'll thin that out tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, we're not sticky anymore, we have good sunshine, and we have very thin, if any at all, smoke. So not a bad Friday afternoon. Temps in the 80s, not terribly hot, not super sticky. I think it's going to be nice tomorrow afternoon. Cool. The weekend itself, not bad. Temperatures near the 90-degree mark. A little bit of humidity builds back in throughout the weekend, but not super sticky. I'd say dew point's probably close to 60, so you might just notice some of that mugginess. Light winds on Saturday. Breeze picks up a little bit on Sunday. Might be kind of a bumpy boat ride on Sunday afternoon, but that's about the worst of it. 15 to 25 miles an hour. Not a bad first weekend of August, I guess. Crazy. Okay, what else? Next week, we'll watch for a chance of rain on Monday, another cold front. That one will be the one to help kind of knock us down, and so I see mainly 80s into next week after that cold front on Monday. Okay, I think that's all. Keep an eye on the storm tracker radar today. Send in rainfall reports or storm reports if anything is happening, but if you have outdoor plans, just a good idea to check in on the radar. Okay, that's all.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, well, we have some big news headlines for you this morning. We're tracking breaking news this morning. An overnight fire north of Dilworth caused a storage building to collapse. Our team got drone video of the scene where you could see the building really just fell into itself. It was a really incredible view. You could also see a huge tree that towered over that Quonset, was charred by the fire as well. It all happened in an area northeast of the Dilworth Walmart. Firefighters say the building is a total loss. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, but there are no reports of injuries.
Also, breaking this morning, a crash at a busy intersection in Fargo. It happened at the intersection of 45th Street and 17th Avenue South. Our team on the scene said it looked like there was an SUV and a pickup truck involved. Several lanes were blocked off while crews cleaned up the area, but the area has since reopened. We are working to find out if anyone was hurt or cited for the accident.
And a breaking news update on a story we've been covering all week for you. WDAY has learned the doctor at the center of North Dakota's fertility fraud case is no longer the chair at UND's OB/GYN department. The university has also started the process of terminating Dr. Dennis Lutz's employment. Stick with the news leader as we continue to follow this case.
Police say a man threatened to shoot officers during a 4-hour standoff in Grand Forks. Officers were called to an apartment building on 1st Avenue South near the Grand Forks police station around noon Wednesday. Police say 56-year-old Ricardo Cepeda was yelling at a neighbor's daughter when officers arrived. Authorities say that he kept his hands behind his back and threatened to shoot the officers. He then ran inside and barricaded himself in his apartment. Officers did arrest him just before 4 on Wednesday afternoon after they deployed gas into that apartment. He's jailed right now on a terrorizing charge, and more charges are possible.
Today, the man arrested by the SWAT team in Fargo on Tuesday night will be back in court. Christopher Pankowski was arrested in the 1300 block of 10th Street North. That's just east of NDSU. Court records show a woman told Fargo police Pankowski pointed a gun at her Also, it says that police say Pankowski was wanted in Clay County, accused of firing a gun at another person. He appeared in court on Wednesday for an extradition hearing, but he's scheduled to be back in court at 9 this morning.
All right, to beat the heat, you could get some ice cream today, help a good cause, because it is Miracle Treat Day. Today, you can get yourself a much-deserved blizzard while helping out kids that are being treated for cancer and severe sicknesses. Dairy Queen locations across North Dakota and Minnesota are participating by giving back to the Children's Miracle Network. They're donating at least $1 or more, depending on the Dairy Queen location, from every blizzard that's sold today. And that money will be benefiting Sanford Children's right here in Fargo. So you can do your part by getting a treat, getting some ice cream, and helping a great cause.
Yeah, it's a win-win for sure. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, on the first day of NFL training camps, former MSU Moorhead quarterback Jack Strand was taking the first string reps with the Falcons. A lot of buzz. Many people were not even like football fans.
No,
we're talking about this
awesome,
all day long. So super exciting. We're going to hear from head coach Kevin Stefanski on the former Dragon and how he did on day one. So that's a big story Don will be breaking down. Plus, Moorhead Spuds head coach Kevin Feeney stops by to preview the most anticipated football season in school history. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and streaming on Inforum.com.
And don't forget, you can get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com, by going to our website, Inforum.com/subscribe, and checking out our latest deals for signups.
And be sure to join us for our next newscast this morning. We'll have lots of updates, of course, tracking all those breaking stories. So our next hour-long newscast is at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, and then 9 and 10 tonight.
And we're back with your Friday edition of First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7. So we'd love it if you could join us.
Have a great day, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls thanks to our digital subscribers. Our subscribers want to cut through the chaos and get to what really matters. If that sounds like you, visit Inforum.com/subscribe and sign up today.